Here we go. We're getting ready to go now.
There we go. We're there.
There we go. Hello, everyone. Sorry about the delay, but of course, me and electronics, we just don't get along too well, especially with my computer. It's not the best computer in the world, but it gets me where I need to be. Tonight, I have the lovely Anya. Is it Tech or Tyke? I never can get that. I don't.
That's okay. It's Taish.
Okay, Taish. Okay, now I know. Tonight, we're going to be talking about like herbs and essential oils and things that work good with meditation.
There we go. We're there.
Yep. There we go. Hello, everyone. Sorry.
And we're echoing.
Yeah, I know. It's because of me. Okay, now we're on.
Now we're real. Now for reals.
Yep. All right. So, Anya.
Sorry, I'm just trying to look our video. Watch the chat.
There we go. Yep. No, not anymore.
Are we good? Are we good?
I think.
I think, yes, I got it. I got it. Okay.
Practice makes perfect. That's why I'm doing this week.
So, hi, everybody. We made it. Whoop. So we wanted to talk about raisins and herbs for rituals or ceremonies. Not raisins, raisins.
Oh, well, we're starting off on a good note.
You may as well, but I'd rather eat them.
Right? No, I don't like raisins, though.
No?
No,
Raisins.
No raisins at all for me.
Dead grapes.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, we're going to be talking about the herbs and everything. Can you kind of lead us into maybe some herbs that you use on a daily basis?
That I use on a daily basis. Not for smudging.
What is going on?
What is going on?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I just don't understand why I'm still getting that reverb.
I don't have it on.
Okay, we'll go for it.
Okay, I go. We sure yet? Yeah, on a daily base, actually, not really. Like I only make my incense mix when I do a ritual or a meditation or cleansing, like for really specific things. And yeah, I mean, other than that, I have my incense sticks. I like to buy like patchouli or but that's just for the smell and the atmosphere for me personal. So, but like for rituals or meditations, you can make your own little mix with herbs, only herbs or raisins. Not raisins. Do I say that right? Raisins?
That sounds good to me.
Okay. So, and yeah, what I use for that probably a lot of people have. I got a little bowl, right? That's my little bowl. And in that I put some sand, and then I don't have any left, of course. Coal, like those little coal tablets that you can get. And that's where I put my homemade mix on. So, yeah, so where do I start? Like, there are different...
My bad.
Who's calling?
No, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, so they're like, you can pretty much smudge with any herb, even what you have in the kitchen. I mentioned that in my herbal show too. Like there are thyme, sage, or even mint that you can use for certain things. Is it if you have a cold, just to clean up the atmosphere a little bit, or to relax yourself, or to get yourself a little more going? Like there are different kinds. I'm going into them right now in a bit. And then of course there are those raisins and the good ones that come pretty much from all over the world, and like from Asia, Russia, Siam, like where they mostly use them too in those for the monks, and they have different meanings, different shoot, I forgot the word in English.
Trust me, the way this thing started, don't worry about it.
Oh, my mommy. No, I don't. Yeah, different meanings and different things you can do with them. So, and of course, different smells, right? So, I don't know how you want to do or want to start. You want me just to introduce a few?
Yeah, like I said, especially ones that maybe you using every day.
Every day? Okay,
Yeah.
every day. For an every day. Okay, let me go. So,
is there a difference between sacred and non-sacred herbs? Or
I think
is there?
it's pretty much sacred, all of it for me, depending on how you use it, because I said before, like that every plant or herb has a spirit that heals and helps and guides us. So pretty much everything, every plant, every tree, every little grass home.
So if it has life, then basically it's sacred.
Yes.
Okay.
For me, in my opinion.
No, that makes total sense to me.
And since those raisins are coming from trees, that's very sacred, right? Very special.
True. Yeah.
It's literally the tree's blood. So that's actually gross when I think about it. So yeah, extreme sacred, I would say. Let's see what I got here, what you could do on a regular base. So chamomile, for example, just chamomile, that pretty much everybody has. So if you want to use this, you can do this, if you need a little warmth, need a little, a little comfort. Right. So the smell and the spirit of the plant, when it spreads in the room, it will give you that. It's just the smell.
Yeah, I know a lot of people drink the chamomile tea too, I guess, before bed to relax them. So
yeah, relaxing, it's so good for everything, right? Not only relaxing, but of course healthy too for your tummy or your cold. So it pretty much goes hand in hand for what it's good for your body if you drink it. So it's a nice combination if you want to do both. What else could you do every day? Yeah, bay leaves.
Bay leaves,
for example. Sure. Not only that, they clean, like really when I burn bay leaves, you can actually, you don't really smell the bay leaf, but you smell actually the pureness of the air where it burned. It's really strange. Like maybe you guys can try that. I mean, sorry. Mostly everybody has bay leaves for cooking. Or some.
Yeah, I've heard of people burning bay leaves to smudge their house, to, I guess, get rid of evil spirits.
For energy. Yeah, for energies. And it's really true. Like as soon as you burn it, it smells like you just open your window to let fresh air in. It's really amazing.
Yeah, I love the smell of bay leaves.
Yeah. And it's also the from the oracles of Delphi. It's like the holy plant for the oracles of Delphi. They used to use them to tell you the future.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't aware of that.
Very sacred in that matter. So what else? Okay, sage. Of course, everybody knows sage.
Now, is there a particular type of sage that works better than others?
there are different kind of sage. So we have the regular sage, right? Which cleanses very much. Then you have the white sage, which I would say works a little stronger. That I work like almost for, yeah, I would say if you maybe have entities, spirits in the house, to get rid of them. And then there is black sage, which is as strong. It really keeps, yeah, I would say really negative spirits. I mean, I don't like to call it evil or demons because I don't believe in that. So if you have really something stuck, yeah, you can use that.
Okay.
So, or if you think someone is throwing some bad juju at you, you can cleanse yourself.
You know, it's kind of ironic that it's the black sage that does that, because most people, you know, associate black with darkness. So that's
yeah, and that's actually poo-poo. It's like not true. You need both, and that's my opinion. Like,
oh yeah, it's all the yin yang balance. It's all about balance.
Yeah. So, and if I do ritual or magic, I use dark as well, but not in the sense of I'm doing anything bad to anybody.
Right.
It's for certain things you need to hide in the shadow. You need to use it. It's I mean, I'm not getting into that. That's too much for tonight. But it's just you literally need both. So people shouldn't be too scared about it. It's not bad. I mean, it's mostly if you watch The Craft too much, right? So too many times, and you're like,
it's really all about intentions, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you have good intentions, like if I want to get rid of something negative that was caused by real dark magic energy, doesn't matter how you call it, then I block it with dark magic.
Fight fire with fire, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't help to spread light, depending on what energy or entities. It doesn't help to say, "Hey, love and light, want to come in for a sandwich?" You know, let's talk about it.
You're funny.
So it depends on all of your intention. So, and I wouldn't do anything to harm anybody, anyways, because you get it back.
Oh yeah, whatever you put out, you get back.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not too worried. Usually, when people start messing around, I'm just like, whatever.
Like, I don't know why anybody would want to mess with you, though. You're so sweet.
Oh, I had people.
Oh, I'm sure we all do. That's, I mean, no doubt about that. I've got my haters out there too, so I guess it seems.
So I mean, whatever. I really don't care, you know. Everybody has to like me, and I don't have to like everybody. So.
Oh, I mean, you're not going to like everybody you come across. Otherwise, this world, Lord, who knows where this world would be then. It would definitely be overpopulated then.
And they really would try to depopulate us.
Yeah, for real.
So, what else do we have? Rosemary. So this is also like sage. You can use it for cleansing your house, cleansing your energy, cleansing your aura. If you do some chakra work, it will support your chakras to clean them.
Okay.
And plus the smell is very nice, very aromatic.
I love rosemary. Love it.
Like I want to put in my backyard like a huge, big thing with lavender. It's just a smell.
Oh, my mother grows rosemary, and I mean they get huge. I love it. That's where I get all my rosemary at. Thank you, Mom. I know she's watching.
I want to thank my mother, my father, and
right.
So yeah, so that's really a protection herb and cleansing herbs if you want to use it. And it's also very stimulating. So if you're tired or a little bleh, you know, Monday bleh, then it will give you a little energy boost.
Well, that's nice to know, especially in my case. Yeah, I could use all the energy I can get.
And then you chuck the tea as well, and then you're ready to roll. So, yeah, anise, that you bake with.
Yeah. Now, that's not one of my favorites. I don't really like licorice.
Oh, I love licorice.
Not me.
That and licorice.
Now, I used to like Jägermeister when I drank, and it tastes like licorice. I don't like licorice.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that smells a little sweeter when you burn it. And it's like, if you want to like relax a little bit, if you had all day head action, right? Thinking all day, planning all day, or whatever you did with your head, and you just had it overload, you can just burn that, and the sweet smell, and well, it would probably not relax you if you don't like licorice. So.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like I need it because there's all kinds of stuff going on up here. So I should probably use all the calming relief I can get.
Yeah, drink 3 cups of rosemary, burn some rosemary, mix it with anise.
Good to go.
So yeah, that's very relaxing. And what else every day? Thyme. I think I mentioned that too on my herbs. That's a very warm smell, and it will help to strengthen your self-esteem a little bit. If you're down because everybody was picking on you all day, and oh shit, I sucked, so. Hi, Douglas. Douglas is back. Sorry, I just saw Douglas. I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, I love Douglas. He is awesome.
He is.
I want to have him on too. I haven't got to talk to him yet about it, but I definitely want to have him on.
Yeah, and Douglas has to do a show too again.
I haven't seen him around lately. He was doing the show there quite a bit there for a while. Welcome back, Douglas.
Yeah. So, yeah, it will help your self-esteem a little bit. Then, oh yeah, juniper.
Juniper.
The little berries?
Yeah, that's what they make gin out of.
Yeah, those, exactly. So of those, you can either use the wood or the needles.
Okay.
So
like the actual bark or the wood itself? Okay.
The wood and the needles, the leaves. Okay. So right. Not actually the berry, really. I mean, you could, but it's more strength in the needles and in the wood. So this is an old, the old Germanic tree of life. So it has a lot of strength. It will, if you burn this, it will, you're really clean from negative energy, spirits, or if you're sick and you've been sick for a while, or you had someone very, very sick, it would be actually recommended for hospitals like that you really clean the room out, that you get all the energy of the sick person out, cleans it with it. And it will just charge your room with new life energy.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Life energy.
Most definitely.
So yeah, that's actually what I have. So for everyday use, what you have in your cupboard, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, most people do have those spices, at least in their spice cabinet stuff.
Yeah, I burn the bay leaves that I cook with.
Well, why not? They're already dried out, so they're good to go.
So it doesn't really matter. Anybody had a question? I wasn't really reading. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to sort my squirrel brain here.
Yeah, we started off frazzled, so we're still trying to catch up mentally.
So I'm sorry if I oversee anything. So then, oh yeah, I don't know if mostly, I don't think anybody has that Illuna root.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, that's more like a healing herb for cough.
Okay.
Mugwort, maybe. Some might even have mugwort.
Never heard of that one either.
Brian.
No, this is not my strong suit right here. I know what herbs to cook with. I can do everything there, but no, as when it comes to this, nope.
Nope. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I don't think really anybody uses it as too much. What else? Verbena, maybe. Lemon verbena. Or the real verbena, it doesn't taste lemony. So that was the old dream or oracle herb of the Druids back then.
Okay.
So very sacred to the Druids.
Okay.
Back in the days. So it helped them to, like, well, they say dream herb, but I don't really think they went to bed and started to dream. It can help you though. Like if you're not good, like if you're too restless to go into meditation, maybe, and you want to support your dreams with it, it says it will give you the answers in your dreams. I mean, you know, a lot of us have these dreams. So unfortunately, not everybody listens to them because they think it's just a dream. Right. And then a situation shows up and you're like, what?
That's when I guess you get the case of deja vu in some cases.
Yeah. So, yeah, that verbena will help you to solve the problems literally, not in your sleep, but to help you to get answers, or if you do a ritual, a meditation. And it helps you to center yourself, to get a little more balance.
Okay.
And to strengthen. So
you spoke of meditation, and that was one thing that I kind of wanted to hit on, because a lot of people in our community, including myself, are really getting into the meditation. And is there anything maybe that you should do beforehand or during that would help with meditation as far as shutting down your mind?
It also depends what you want to reach in your meditation. Do you want to just relax, to turn off the thoughts of the day? Right. Do you want to get a vision? Do you need an answer to anything? So, or what I do on my healings, I enter other realms when I do my healings for people, right? So it always depends on what you want to do. So if you just want to relax, you know, turn your mind off a little bit, it takes practice.
Really who you telling? Trust me, I know.
So you fall asleep, or you start thinking about, oh, I got to do an oil change. I got to get jelly. Do I still have some bread? Right? Like,
well, it's like I tried to describe it to someone, like, as far as if you just want to meditate to calm your mind, it's almost like when you go to bed at night and you're trying to clear your mind so you can go to sleep. That's the best way I could describe that type of meditation. Now, like you said, if you're going into it looking for visions or things like that, then it's a totally different approach. You actually, I guess, have to ask the questions yourself and then listen for responses. So, yeah. In which most cases is your higher self talking back to you.
Yeah,
or but it's supposed to be. Right? One thing I've learned today. So.
No, but like I said, that takes really practice, and no one should be too, you know, like thinking, oh shit, I can't do it, or it really takes practice. It took me forever.
Yep.
And finally, when I was like woo, right? I made it through. I didn't fall asleep and I didn't think about the grocery list.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, really, I mean, you're constantly a work in progress, as far as meditation goes, I think. I mean, it's
Yeah.
something constantly you can improve upon. So.
And then finally the visions kicked in and I didn't even know what hit me because I wasn't expecting it, right?
Right. Yeah, I was wondering if I was having flashbacks, but
Or
come to
was it?
find out.
And it's a vision when you really can't influence.
Right. Yep.
Because that was my trick to figure it out. I thought, okay, is that now something my mind wants me to see? I mean, of course, your inner self or your higher self wants you to see that, but I wasn't sure, right? So I tried to manipulate the picture. Nothing.
Yeah,
So
like I
it kind
said.
of freaked me out in the beginning.
Oh, I mean, it's amazing what the mind can do. It really is. I mean, we're capable of incredible feats that somehow we're somewhere down the line we forgot how to do it.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, we have it all in us, right? So we just
yep.
got to get there again. And I think there's a lot going on and a lot happening as we all figure it out by now, right?
Yeah, especially with all these energy waves coming in. I mean,
Yeah.
hence all these people coming together. It wasn't by fluke, We found each other. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was meant to be, right? And
Yep.
and it's so much like, even if you're into that for years, is it meditation, is it like smudging or relaxing or doing tarot cards? I think this energy wave is like totally new, like, and it's like, for me, like, sometimes, what again?
Yeah,
How
right.
much? Like, really?
Yeah, you never know what's coming next, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And the highs and lows are extreme, or at least in my case, they have been. I mean, I can be either really high up here and giddy, or I can be like down here and bawling my eyes out. So,
Yeah, it's just crazy. Or even picking up on others. I mean,
yeah.
I always did that. I always was somehow empath, but not knowing back then what it was.
Right.
And but even this got worse. I really have to like turn it off. I
Yeah.
found a way for me to literally turn it off. If I don't want to, I don't want to.
Right.
And sometimes I just have to, because it's like I don't even know anymore who feels what, and then it gets like all
Right. Yeah.
these energies. I mean, you have to see it like that. It's not like that the energies goes from here to the screen. I mean, it goes everywhere.
Especially I've noticed, like, when you're talking with different people and stuff, you seem to pick up on their emotions too, or at least in my experience, that's the
Yeah,
case.
you do. And sorry, I'm just walking through my house.
Take us for a guided tour.
And yeah, it's like everything. As soon as you know that person is there, you can literally sense it. And that first I was like, that can't really be, right? It's like not really happening. But
Yeah.
by now, so ready with the tour. Sorry,
I've just learned to go with the flow.
I just needed something to drink. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all good. I can play cue the Jeopardy music. Does anybody in the chat room have any questions? Let me look through here and see. I see Naomi, Starling, Sandra, Mary, Tanis, Raymond, Leah. Got quite a few in here. Judith, Denise Marie, Lord. So much love. Desert Rose, Douglas.
Yeah, you can't use your mind to shut down your mind. Yeah, Douglas. Good man.
If you could figure that one out, you'd be a rich man.
Oh, even Yankee was here.
Ooh, there's Scan, man. Yankee. I don't see any questions. You must be covering it well.
Okay, maybe they're
Oh, here
turning.
we go. What is your favorite herb and you're most in alignment with? That's from Sandra.
As herb is yeah, verbena, I would say. Damiana. Then it's not even herb, it's more like I'm looking on my phone, I got a screw loose.
Oh, you are
Sandalwood.
good.
Help. Let me burn some
Did you
stuff
say
here.
sandalwood?
Sandalwood.
Oh, yeah, I love the smell of sandalwood.
And I'm very in love with raisins like amber, copal, negro, alemi. I like to mix all kind of stuff depending on what I do, and I don't even think what does what. I just grab in my box and I do just a little bit of everything, and then I just mix, right? Like I
Do
got
you know anything about non-champa?
oh yeah, those
It's an incense stick, is what I know, but I love the smell of that stuff. That is my favorite incense by far. It's
yeah, I like it too.
NAGCHAMPA. Oh my God, that stuff smells so good.
Yeah, I like those stickies too.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in there or what it does, to be honest. I don't. I just like the incense sticks just to
It
smell
just
it.
calms me. Yeah, well, it calms me down too. I guess, well, that one does at least. So,
Yeah, I find the smell very relaxing. It makes a nice atmosphere, right?
yep.
But
Most
I wouldn't,
definitely.
to be honest, I wouldn't know what's in there.
Yeah. See, I don't either.
I
That's
don't
something
know.
I guess I should look up.
What are the benefits of garlic? No, Sandra, not raisins.
Resins.
Raisins. Not Ray.
I mean, I thought you were saying raisins at first too until I figured it out.
Stupid immigrant. No, reasons? How do I say it? Reasons?
Resins. Resins.
Well,
So, do you know any of the benefits of garlic?
what?
Do you know any of the benefits of garlic? I know it's good for your heart health. I do know that.
It's for anti-inflammation, like for if you have any inflammations, it's actually like an antibiotic, literally.
Really? Did not know
Yeah.
that.
Thyme is actually the flu killer. So and so is garlic. It's like so many plants have it's more like an antibiotic. So garlic is literally an antibiotic for infections and everything. That's a big word to describe instead of going through. Yeah, Raymond keeps vampires away. Actually,
Ray is our local in-house comic relief. I love Ray. Everybody loves Raymond.
I'm doing rosins. There is actually it's a spice. It's coming from was it Iran, Russia? It's called translated devil's dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And the plant itself, it's called ascent. And if you powderize it, it smells very garlicky. And it's not garlic, but it tastes garlicky, so it's good for your tummy.
Uh-huh.
So and they used to burn it, so it keeps bad demons away. I mean, I really don't believe in the power of that one.
And
Like
Josie just asked a good question in the chat room,
yeah.
which this is one of my favorite oils, is frankincense. What are the benefits of frankincense?
Frankincense.
Yep.
What's frankincense?
Frankincense is an essential oil. Actually, that's probably more of a question for Deborah Tucker. She knows all about the essential oils. She sent me frankincense. I use it for meditation, and you're supposed to rub it on your forehead for your third eye, on the bottom of your feet, and on your chest. It opens up your heart chakra.
I just couldn't follow up with the word frankincense. I apologize. After 5 p.m., my vocabulary level drops.
So Josie, actually, probably Deborah could answer your question better than both of us could in the chat room. It's etheric essentials. I'm gonna give her a shameless plug right now. So she has hooked me up with all kinds of incredible essential oils. Plus, she sent me this Mistech band too. Deborah is an awesome individual, and my mom loves her to death too. So
yeah, I wanted to check too what she has.
She's got some good stuff.
There is, for example, like if you want to look for benefits, we all know dragon blood.
Mm-hmm.
You know that it's coming from a tree, rattan tree. But wait, let me see. I wrote down the name of the Latin name. That's where it got its name from, dragon blood. Because I can.
Now, is dragon blood like a tree resin? Is that like a tree resin? Is that what that is? Like a sap?
It's actually mostly from the bark, I believe. So that one is actually not only good for cleansing negative energies. It's actually good for very antioxidant.
Mm-hmm.
For inflammations or for diarrhea. I haven't tried it for that. But
let's hope you don't have to.
If you don't want to.
I said, let's hope you don't have to.
So, and I love dragon blood. I just love it in my ritual mixes because it will support everything you want to do in your rituals.
Mm-hmm.
So it will make it a bit stronger.
Uh-oh, she froze up on me. I guess I'm carrying the load now. Now we're really in trouble. Hopefully she'll join us back here in a second. So, does anybody? There she is. You're back. Now you were too, so I guess we both were. Just not on. We're back though. Boy, this is. I thought Mercury retrograde was over with. What's going on now?
Mercury Gatorade.
Right. Me and technology just do not get along.
Yeah, so dragon blood is if you want to support your rituals, your meditations. So it's like the cherry on top. Like if you want to cleanse and you want to cleanse extreme, use a little more you put a little dragon blood in it. If you want to make a ritual with a spell, put a little dragon blood to it. It will support and strengthen it. So, but if you do that, less is more, right? Like you don't want to overdo it. Like if you use it ritual or meditation wise, or even if people communicate with angels, I personally don't. I'm more from the Odin planet. So, yeah, you want to be careful with that.
Okay. Interesting.
So, but it's my favorite, and I think you can make oil too, right, Deborah? From dragon blood. I think
I've seen dragon blood oil, actually, to be honest with you. I think I've seen it. But I know she would know.
It's literally red. I would have known. I would have gotten it out of my basket. You want me to get it?
Sure. Grab it.
I grab it.
We'll be right here. And I'll see if I can see any questions in the chat. Meditation is good at 5 a.m. Meditation is good anytime, Boost. Anytime. Deborah says she's not sure. You go.
Almost there.
Oh, you're all good. We're just hanging out in here. I'm just glad the stream's finally going. So I'd like to know, do you meditate every day?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Not really meditating, but I do a lot of healings lately for people. So yeah, actually, yeah, I'm doing.
I guess you get into a form of meditation doing healing, don't you? Okay.
Yes. Like, but not for me really. So
now, do you do it sort of as like the energy cleaning, like when you're forming a ball of energy?
What I do is like either do a little chakra cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what it is. Either I do it without them, of course, always with permission, right?
Right. Yeah.
I would never do anything without it, because if you do chakra work and use and loosen up blockages,
Mm-hmm.
it will affect the person.
Right.
And
Yeah.
depending on how big the blockage is, the person might even feel it, like feeling sore.
No, I can attest. I actually worked with someone the other day, and I got nauseous when we were doing the work. Like it made me nauseous.
Yeah, depending on where it is, if it's in your solar plexus or wherever, it has effect. So, and also, especially in these times with all the weird energies going on, if people, I want to point that out, and I wanted to make later on a different show with that. If people do any energy work of any kind, especially in these days, I don't want to freak anybody out, but really use protection, use incense, or use sea salt around you, use your crystals. Like never ever do any energy work without protection, because right now it's so crazy, people acting crazy, and you might just catch on to it. And especially when you're open doing energy work,
Right. Yeah.
it attaches faster. So I help people to get rid of an aura cleansing, or if you want to call it like that. Also, if entities are attached, I do stuff like that, or general healing work if whatever issue they have.
So why don't you tell us your email address if anybody wants to contact you for that?
I think it's on my channel. I think on my Gmail.
Shameless plug right now. Go ahead and tell us. It's A Teich, right?
Yeah, better spell it out.
Yeah.
ATEICH75@gmail.com.
There you go. So if anybody needs any help, I guarantee you that she can help you. Actually, there's so many in our community. It's like, I mean,
yeah, I've been doing.
We were very fortunate.
Crazy. It's like, I mean, I like doing it, right? Just people got to be a little patient with me because I work.
Oh yeah.
So that's dragon blood.
Oh, okay. Now, what is that, like a nut, or like what is that exactly? I mean,
it's like,
looks like a stone to me is what it looks like.
It's like resin.
It's resin. Oh, okay, I got you. So that's like the resin's just compressed.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So then, yeah, here it starts already in the back. It starts like,
compacting together. Yeah. I got you.
And whatever I do with raisins, everybody's gonna run to the store and buy raisins tonight.
Raisins are gonna heal me.
And I can't work them. They're so gluey.
Oh, that's funny.
So I use that little sucker here to grind everything. What do I have here? I mean, I have a whole basket full of. I'm like an addict. So that's Copal Manila, it's called.
That's smells cool. It almost looks like a crystal.
Yeah, it smells like that stuff that they use in church, but it's not completely that. It supports you doing spiritual work, so cleans your mind a little bit better. It supports you a bit doing that. So then there is one called Copa copal negro. That will actually clear the atmosphere, will kick out every negative energy if you have any in the house.
Right.
So and I like Raymond makes salsa. You don't want to make salsa in my one because I got other herbs that I'm not mentioning here. Like, well, I could. It sounds nice, belladonna. So I got my witch herbs. So
yeah, I guess it's an unlimited amount of things you can use. Like I said, we probably have to have another show for that.
Yeah, it's so many, and there are so many. But what's really nice is amber. It's called the nectar of the gods. So I made a little note. That's very good for healing, purification, to give you a little more optimism.
And we can all use a little bit of that.
Yeah, because it's combined with the sun, right?
Is there anything you want to throw in together? It's getting close to 9 o'clock, and I don't want to step on Wayne's toes because he's the only reason I've got this channel, to be honest with you. He supports my Zoom, so I definitely don't want to step on any toes.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, if anybody has a question, what to mix, you can contact me, no problem.
Mary Wins asks, is belladonna the one that clears all the negative?
Not quite. It actually helps you pretty much to travel very far. You know, when they said witches used to fly, they literally did fly, but not like on a broom. They made their own selves, and belladonna was one ingredient. I don't do that. YouTube, I don't do that. It's good. I like to use a few if I ever find some in the wilderness. If you put them in your incense, only burn it outside first of all, because it's poisonous. You don't want to like.
Really?
So, but if you do the right amount, it really helps you. Like, I mean, some people use this, other this. So I like rather this if I really want to go deep. But like lately, I don't even need that anymore. It's like too much lately. It's like the door's open constantly.
Right.
Permanent connection.
I'll have to have you back on, and maybe next time after this, I'm going to do this full week of live streams, and hopefully after this week, I'll have it down pat, and I'll have you back on, and we'll do a flawless stream. So, like I said, do you want to do any kind of plug or anything before I end this chat?
Yeah, maybe for the meditation, because that you asked, and I don't think I finished because my squirrel brain flew off.
That's all good.
Like if yeah, of course, lay down. I wouldn't recommend burning candles in the beginning because you will fall asleep. So listen to whatever music you like. It doesn't have to be meditation music, whatever gets your frequency going.
Right.
Of course, not Metallica.
Yeah, no.
So, and then just try to imagine light going through your body. That's how I personally started.
That's what I
imagined light from the top. And you really say that I feel light in my head. I feel light in my throat.
And you can feel it going through your body.
You do.
I mean, yeah, I tell you, it's
probably the first time when you're at your fingers, you fall asleep. So
oh no, I fell asleep a time or two. Trust me. No doubt.
So it takes time. So and then you go a little further. Maybe one day you make it to the toes before you fall asleep.
Right.
And yeah, that's what I would suggest. That always helped to relax, to feel the light, and I think in these times, with people being aware of energies, it will be even easier.
True. Yeah. Well, good deal. Well, Anya, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for putting up with all this crap in the end.
Thank you so much for inviting me. That was very fun. Thank you. I hope I get Zoom one day because I want to invite you two, or Anna, or Trisha, and other people, Lee, and you know. I feel so bad that I can never invite anybody. It's not that I'm rude. I just don't have Zoom.
Well, like I said, the only reason I've got it is because Wayne's actually helping me right now with it. So I'm going to have to get it together in the next couple of months because after that, I'm on my own. So thank you, Mr. Wayne Steiger. And speaking of, everybody go watch Wayne right now because he is starting in 1 minute.
And thank you. Zoom back.
Yeah, right. So please support Wayne Steiger. But I love each and every one of you, and thank you for joining me. And hopefully come back and see me tomorrow night. Tomorrow night it will be at 9 o'clock. Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.
Okay. Bye.